very good afternoon and evening to everyone. So just going to take a recap of what's happened today so far, and the real driver was that ECB press conference from Draghi. So this followed on from the ECB rate decision where they kept rates on hold at 1%. This was in line with expectations and not too much market reaction on the back of this. However, we did see Draghi in his press conference slightly less dovish than markets had expected, said that they had not discussed a rate cut. So on the back of this, we saw a bit of a big turn in terms of euro-dollar, saw Euribor come off slightly, especially in the front-month contract, and we also saw a move lower in terms of US and European stock futures and also the Bund as well. So that was the key event of today. Draghi also said it would be premature to discuss any sort of exit strategy from their bond buying programme, but this was relatively in line with earlier comments, including the press conference from last month's decision. Now, from the US today, we've seen a bit of data. It's been fairly mixed. We saw initial jobless claims come in at their lowest level, or their lowest change, since May of last year. So they came in at 365,000. One was forecast for 379,000. That was just before Draghi started speaking. And we also saw the ISM non-manufacturing number did disappoint slightly, coming in at 53.5, was forecast for 55.3. So that just helping continue the move lower we saw in the US stock futures. Now, in terms of the energy complex today, we did see quite a move lower in terms of both Brent and WTI crude futures. So WTI losing around $2.50 today. This slightly on the back of the CME group raising margins on non-hedged accounts. That's just to fit in with the CFTC rules and just have a move of liquidation in WTI there. Now, in terms of tomorrow, the key event will be the US non-farm payroll number. So that's expected currently 160,000. Last month did disappoint somewhat, coming in at 120,000. So it'll be interesting to see that reading, and markets will be focusing on that in tomorrow's session. As well as that, we also have the usual UK T-bill sales, where they're looking to raise around £3 billion. But that's it from me for the time being. We'll have a little look forward for you tomorrow and a bit of a recap of overnight news. But in the meantime, have yourself a very pleasant evening.